Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to our first podcast with boys in suits. Believe it or not, but we're in suits right now. You don't have to believe us, but we are. Can't say no. But today's talk, we are going to be discussing on, is Fortnite a dead game? I got my co-star, uh,
Hello.
Javier. No, I'm just joking. We're not naming any names for the meantime. For political reasons, of course. Nothing major. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be discussing about I'm gonna ask you, do you think Fortnite's dead?
In my opinion, no.
Oh,
I
okay.
The new season that came out, I enjoy it. I do. I like the Raptors and the Primal stuff. It's good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, but a lot of people are having a lot of hate towards the building and the Raptors.
Well, I think fucking Xbox sweats are the problem. They come in. I play PlayStation. You play Xbox. You're a
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
sweat.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
But you come in and just wipe the floor with everybody because you try too fucking hard.
Oh, it's
Ruins the game for the rest of us.
well. I typically like to play casually, but if you're going off that, I would say the PC players are what's really, turning people's gears. It's the fact that they have the whole range in motion and they can just build and
Well,
crazy edits.
PC players are just disgusting. They come in, they have God ping, and 2 seconds later you're dead. You didn't even see them coming.
That's fair. So you're saying Fortnite's not dead, but you're giving me all these negatives.
What I wish they would do is if you're playing on PlayStation
Mm-hmm.
or console, PlayStation or Xbox, I think can work together to a certain degree. I think PC should have its own fucking servers. If you're playing on PC, you're playing with PC only, and then Xbox and PlayStation can do their own thing because they can hit their buttons so fucking quickly. We have no time.
That is very true. I would agree with that. So then if you had the ability to change a few things in Fortnite to make it better than what it originally is, what would you take or put in?
Um, I think I would put snipers back in.
Okay.
I was a little surprised that they took those out for season 6.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like the past few games before the new season came out, the only thing I was really getting killed by were people camping in bushes with a sniper.
Fucking pussies.
But honestly, I don't mind.
They say they're strategic.
They're not okay. It's not just strategic. Honestly, I couldn't handle that. Like
What? You just gonna hide in a bush the whole fucking game until everybody else is dead and then kill the last guy because he's low because he's been fighting the whole fucking time? That's not a victory royale. That's a pussy ass win.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about the fact that you won. It's how you got there. That's what people really strive for. They want to see the progress. They want to see how you did it. Because you could hand someone like the winning royale. You could just die, but do you feel accomplished? Like, do you really feel accomplished after?
Look, do you remember the one game we played? 21 eliminations, just going into town after town or city after city and just blowing everybody away.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, that was that was an honest win.
We fucking surprised the shit out of me. We were happy for like an hour and a half after that game.
Yeah, that was crazy. I loved it. I don't know. It's like I do love Fortnite for the fact that it can bring out the kind of the little kid in you, I guess you could say. When you first started playing this game, everyone was so excited. People couldn't stop talking about it.
And there's so many different playstyles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me, I don't give a fuck whether or not I live or die. I will run in, I won't build any fucking defenses, and I will just shoot. You are in your ivory fucking tower sniping people from a million miles away.
Yeah, well, at least I'm getting the guys, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm getting better. I've been trash for a while, but I'm getting there.
Fair. I have seen you progress. I won't lie. I have taught you a few things here and there, especially with building. You've been getting better with building. One thing I've been trying to get you to do for the longest time.
I don't fucking care if I die. It's a video game. I can respawn.
Not a fair point. I don't know. A lot of people are butthurt because that victory royale could have been theirs, but
and
can't be winners all the time.
You've played some games the same way I do. You've experienced it.
That's true. I know exactly what you mean by how your play style works, but
And everybody's different. I mean, I don't judge anybody by their particular game style. But, it's just some people try way too fucking hard.
yeah, I mean, I would say if I consider Fortnite not dead per se, but it's still dragging the rest of its carcass. All right, I'm gonna tell you that. But I would mainly blame the sweats. The game was fun.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like, he's just a body just dragging itself down the road.
Not like that.
Its fucking legs are broken.
Yes,
It's just
yes.
kind of pulling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just whatever you could picture, that's how it's dragging its carcass. All right. So, like I'd say the sweats, like the people that try too, or even are just too good at the game, like they don't play for fun anymore. They play for the win, or even just the cool 390s and going up. It's just like everyone had fun when everyone was ass. No one was good.
Do you think there's another video game that does the same kind of thing where different play styles can come together and
see? I know like people are trying to create a lot like very different types of styles of games. They of course they want the game to be a hit, but they're always going for a main target, their target audience, right? So of course like not everyone's gonna like the game, but if they can get just those specific people, now you got loyal people that want to be a part of the company, right? So if anything were to top Fortnite, it's got like there are games that are topping Fortnite now, and even before, it wasn't the best game, but
it had a long run Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite's got but I'd say any single player games, God of War, any of the Arkham Asylum games, Spider-Man's, what's that? I can't think of it right now.
What's what called?
Metal Gear Solid.
There it is.
There we go. But yeah, there's more than enough games that can easily pass Fortnite. But what's keeping Fortnite alive right now?
I think mainly there's the Twitch streamers.
Okay.
And the 6-year-old kids who come home from school and say, "Mommy, I want to play Fortnite," and mommy doesn't give a fuck, so she lets them play Fortnite.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with parents is that sometimes they just let their kids on their games all day. Like, no one's going outside anymore to play soccer or nothing. Like, you have to text your friends to go out and hang with them. I used to be able just to walk to my friend's house, ask their parents to see if they would come out. 99% of the times, it was a yes.
Well, I was a little bit of a weird kid. I didn't have a lot of friends' houses I could go out to, but I remember I would just take my bike and ride for hours just around the same block over and over and over and over again. I remember I actually count every single time I did. I counted how many times I went around that fucking block. I got to like 140 cycles in one night.
100.
Yeah, I went home from school. I grabbed my bike. I left. I didn't come home until supper.
Damn, so you've been really like going around. Were you thinking, or like was it just like a moment?
I wonder what the fucking neighbors were thinking. This kid just going around
just
and around.
The block, around and around. It's like, honey, I think this kid's done.
I never played any sports or anything. I loved riding my bike.
Fair enough.
Up until I couldn't anymore.
I used to love running in the woods. I don't know why. I felt like a beast.
We went for a hike the other day.
Yeah, I love the hike.
Yeah, we fucking climbed. We didn't stay on the path the whole time. We went up the fucking hills and yeah, it was a good time.
It's a good time.
I love doing stuff like that. Being outside. I work outside half the time. It's my job.
This could relate to Fortnite. Like the whole idea of the game. It's just you want to have the best experience, right? You want to give your audience the best experience, right? I would say more being able to explore the areas. I wouldn't say a bigger map. The map's fine the way it is. Maybe a little smaller, that would be fine. But I feel like more different types of terrain.
Which they've started to introduce.
Yeah, it started to introduce, but there's like no tunnels or nothing. You know how it'd be interesting to have at least.
There are the little underground bunkers that you can go into one spot and come out the other.
Fair. Yeah.
And then there was the sand tunneling in season 5, which I'm a little upset that they took away.
They should make like this, almost like it's like a cave system with no roof. So it's like I'm talking about that. It's like 2, and then it goes down like a triangle like that. Dip.
You gotta explain more what you're talking about.
I wish I knew the technical term to it. But pretty much, you got two lands, right? One on the right, one on the left. Right down the middle is split, really deep, really low, but there's no top, so it's like a tunnel with no roof.
A canyon?
Canyon, yeah, that was the fucking word. I couldn't even think of that. Goddamn.
Oh, okay, so like a canyon or a valley.
Yeah, like a nice big canyon / valley, and there's like like almost like another world underneath there for a short bit.
I think something cool they could add, which they're probably not because it's going to take a lot of work, but you know how in like season 1 or chapter 1 they had a big floating island?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what they could have done was instead of doing a floating island, make a bunch of cave entrances and have like a big underground oasis.
Yo, actually, I was just thinking that too. Like, you know how Ark, you know how they have like I think there's this one map where it's like absolutely gorgeous, but it's like surrounded within this. Have you ever played Ark?
I played it once. My internet's not good enough for that game.
Fair enough, but like honestly, they should definitely have some sort of underground world type way. Like there should be a surface, but the surface has been scorched by something. They could probably figure that out, put in whatever. But like the surface is no longer a thing anymore. You gotta land, find an entrance, and go into that next world.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm just not sure how they would make it work because people would be fighting on the surface, people would be fighting underground, and then the circle could come in, and you wouldn't know if the opponent's underground or on top.
Well, that's something they got to deal with.
Because if the circle comes in and you're underground and it blocks off all the tunnels, you can't get out.
Then you know what they should do? They should put like a bunch of rocks like as a surface. That way you can literally dig down.
You could dig down, dig up. That would make sense, yeah.
Like they should start putting like almost like
terraforming in the game, so that wherever you are, you can just collect materials from hitting the ground.
Mm-hmm. Like of course people would be stacked on brick and they'd probably be underground the entire time. But maybe there should be like a thin line or just maybe like a one hit wonder type thing.
I don't know. What other games have you been playing?
I'm trying to think. I've been playing the Marvel Avengers game, the one that recently got.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. You're using Iron Man.
Yeah, a bunch. Yeah, pretty much mained him. Already max leveled in like let's say a week. I got it done. But that game, honestly, I had a lot more hope for it than originally planned. Because like I thought it was gonna be like similar to an open world type theme. You get to play with your friends and stuff, go into the cities, do missions together, right? But it's not like that. If you ever want to play with your friends, it's strictly missions, and it's not a wide variety.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a PlayStation guy. Some of my favorite games of all time were the Uncharted series.
Uncharted? I never played the Uncharted series actually.
It's basically. Have you ever seen the movie National Treasure?
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically that, but a video game. Very story driven, very linear, but also a lot of fun.
Have you ever played I think it's called Dead by Daylight? I believe it's like a zombies game.
Dying Light?
Dying Light, yeah.
Yes, I played Dying Light. I haven't played Dying Light the following. Okay. But the first one I did enjoy. I played it on my PC.
I haven't played it. What's it like?
I enjoyed it. Not much the zombie aspect of it, but the parkour.
Parkour?
It was a lot of fun just to jump over all of them.
Were you in first person view or third person?
For some of it, I was in first person, but I liked the third person more.
So did you have the option?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's better. Oh, you hear about the new GTA 6?
No.
No? Okay, so I don't know if these are accurate or not, but apparently they're just going to redo the GTA 5 map.
Yeah, I heard they were doing a GTA 5.5.
Yeah, so like what are they doing now? They're throwing us off. I thought it was going to be a bigger map, bigger things.
Well, when I saw Red Dead Redemption 2, I was so excited for GTA 6 because it's going to be fucking awesome. With the new consoles that came out and the new graphics they can use, it was going to be fantastic. And then they say they're giving us the same fucking map?
Yeah, no.
Not pleased.
Not pleased at all. Unless they're allowing us to do a lot more than what we're typically able to do, like maybe more car customizations, more like free roam, I guess you could say, because there was a lot. It was mainly all surface. Like, you couldn't go into many buildings unless you had to start a mission. There was this one tunnel in the mountains that you could go to that your friends can use like a flashlight, and it's like you just fucking hide around in there. But other than that, there wasn't much terrain where you could.
You ever beaten the GTA 5 storyline?
Yes, multiple times. Yes.
Yeah, it's really fun. I enjoyed the storyline, but once you're done with the storyline, you just
don't want to do it.
You fuck around. You don't do much.
Mm-hmm.
You can go online, but as soon as you log in online and you're level 2 or whatever, the missions are impossible. You don't have anything, and people are killing you every time you spawn.
Yeah, I'll say it's very hard to start up in GTA 5 online. Like you pretty much gotta pay your first time around, unless you got buddies that can help you out. But starting alone, it's difficult. I remember having to start alone twice. I lost my first account.
Well, I haven't started Red Dead 2 online yet because I'm scared that it's gonna do the same thing as GTA.
See, a lot I would recommend starting it because it does have pretty good missions and stuff like that.
And I don't know how the Deadeye would work either.
So the way that, from what I saw, the Deadeye can make it bullets more tough. It doesn't slow down time, by the way. So
it's kind of impossible on normal game.
So the bullets will hit harder. So impact damage, I think accuracy and dotting. So you can, if you're good with your aim, you can just dot the guy wherever you want, and then he'll shoot his bullets right away. But the guns in there are insane, man. Like you can literally get one shot head tapped. That's it. They'll be done with one gun all the time.
Well, that's realistic, so I'm not gonna fault them for that. Like a lot of games, you have to shoot an unarmored man like 20 times before he dies, which is just ridiculous. If I shoot you one time in the brain, you're not waking up. It's game over.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there's some people that have lived, but they should put that in the game. Like, the chances of you surviving that headshot.
Like 1 in a million or something.
Yeah. They should have like the effects too. Like they know that your head has been fucked, but like you're still.
Which brings me back to Fortnite. Have you ever caught the goldfish or whatever? The mythic goldfish.
The mythic goldfish.
Yeah, when you're fishing, there's like 1 in a million chance or whatever, something stupid, that you fish up this mythic goldfish, and if you eat it, it has a cooler time down. It'll restore your health fully, and if you throw it at somebody, it's the same as a sniper headshot.
Really?
So it basically insta kills anybody you throw it at.
What?
But it's so rare.
Well, yeah, it's a one hit, But the accuracy.
And you can pick it up after you've thrown it at someone.
See, now that would be OP, but it is a 1 in a million chance to get it. I've never gotten that. Like I know there was a game mode that introduced that as well, which I thought was pretty cool, but it was a 2-hit instead of a 1-hit. Probably because it was for that game mode.
What do you think is the rarest Easter egg you've ever found in a video game?
Rarest Easter egg I've ever found?
Like something that's RNG related.
Man, I don't know. I was never after Easter eggs after growing up as a kid. I was always after just completing the whole game.
See, that's something about me, especially with the Uncharted games, the hidden treasure all over the place. I needed to collect everything. I needed to experience everything I needed to experience in order to feel like I've gotten my money out of the game.
That's funny. I remember playing games when I was growing up. My sister was always wondering, Max, how do you know where to go next? To me, I was flying through games, absolutely flying.
Oh yeah,
I knew exactly where to go.
My mom's the same way. She's seen me play a video game, and she's like, "How do you know where you're going?" I was like, "I don't know. I just do. There's a waypoint. You just follow where it tells you to go."
Do you ever find yourself going towards the way that the waypoint hasn't even popped up yet?
Oh yeah.
I do that all the time.
And you play a game so much that you've memorized the whole fucking map.
First experience with Skyrim, how did you feel about that?
Oh my god. I actually watched a YouTube video of it before I even knew what it was. And I saw it, and my jaw hit the floor. I fell in love instantly with that fucking game, and I played it for 2 years straight.
I remember kids were so hyped for that game. I remember first playing it. I was terrified. I was on a horse, and there's this guy attacking me. Me being the young kid I was scared as fuck. I didn't know what to do, right? And my dad would simply say, just run over him, right? You got a horse. And
Does that work in Skyrim? Can you run over people?
You can't run over them.
I know the horse can attack.
It can attack, yes, but it can't run over people, and it would just kind of shove them out of the way with a bit of damage. But I never understood that. I'm running past the guy multiple times. I die eventually because I'm dumb like that. My dad kind of looks at me like, you could have just ran away. Oh, and he loved that game too. He would love just watching me.
You like to go. I'm assuming you like to go the mage route, just the magic, or
Yeah, I love the magic. Yeah.
Fucking cheapskate.
I mean,
See,
cheapskate.
it's almost the easiest fucking thing you could do.
Yeah, but like,
Because you can get the certain perks, and then using your magic doesn't cost you anything.
that's true. Yeah.
You can just beam them with a fucking lightning bolt. They're flames for 10 minutes straight,
Don't even
and
need to buy.
they're fucking ashes on the ground.
I don't even need to buy weapons. I got it all. I can summon them.
Which is why I normally go for the stealth archer.
Oh, yeah, I noticed you like
It's
Archer.
really OP.
Yeah, no shit. I've seen you beam a guy like 2 hits and he was over with. It was a
I can
boss.
kill a dragon priest in 2 hits.
Yeah,
Because they don't see me. I'm sneaking.
I know. That's all you do. You know how long it took me to understand how far you get to one point to another point? Like, I'd be done like 2 missions and you're still for it.
Well, yeah, you run in, you kill them quickly, but you lose a lot of health in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I take my time. I go slowly. I sneak around corners, crouching. I see them before they see me. I shoot them. They're dead. 1 shot. Because you get that sneak attack bonus.
Mm-hmm. I remember there was this one mission. I think it was one of the first missions where I had to go into the mountain, and my dad would simply explain to me like, "Oh, don't start walking in the middle of the tunnels, right?" Me being me, I didn't understand what he meant by that, right? So kept walking in the middle of the tunnel, and there's this trap, and this giant metal thing with spikes on it just flings at me, kills my character, and my dad looks at me like, "Did it again."
See, by the time I get into any of the dungeons with the traps,
Mm-hmm.
I've already leveled up my sneak to a point where I don't actually trigger traps. Because if you're sneaking over a trap with the perk, it doesn't trigger it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought once you hit the trap, you're like it's already done and over with. Like you're done.
No. I don't remember what the perk's called, but it's handy.
Hmm.
That and traps are so easy to spot in that game. I never hit them anyway.
Apparently, there's this bow that I should have shown you when you first played, when we went back on the grind again. But there's this bow that you can get. It was like already a level like 1,993 or something like that. Yeah, it was. It's
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a
level?
DLC. It's a DLC bow.
The crossbow?
Yeah, no, not crossbow. It's just a regular bow.
Oriel's bow?
I don't know the name of it. Probably.
I haven't.
Uh,
You can't get that right at the beginning of the game because it's more of an end game. It's the end of the Dragon. No, it's the end of the Dawnguard DLC.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard someone that, or I heard from someone that you can get it. Oh, you might have to glitch the game. That's probably why. But yeah. So back to Fortnite. I'd say, it's done its best. Good things have to die eventually.
And for those of you who don't know, we will be going off topic like that a lot. It's what we do.
Exactly. You're here.
Alright.
So, don't worry, we can edit that out.
Okay, we're gonna have to edit that out too. And then,
Well, continue.
all right, where were we before we got so rudely
Yeah,
interrupted?
so back to the Fortnite, it's had its good times, but the game, like I said, they should just make it one final show, and it should contain them all reverting back to season 1.
I think they might be doing something like that because I heard a theory that what they're doing is they're kind of going back in time to kind of catch up to where they were.
So they're back. I can't remember what season it was. You weren't playing it at the time. I know that. But there's this battle bus that was on the mountain, and it was destroyed.
Oh, and it's back now.
It's back now, right? So something about the future of Fortnite is actually going to be the past. So they're doing a loop. It's going to be like a forever loop.
Okay.
Yo, if they're doing like a loop, I'm talking like a full loop where like it died, stays the way it is, and then it continues on just back from where it came from. Oh, I would love that.
See, and I think a loop is a huge part of Fortnite already. because there's a 22-minute time loop where time resets
Mhm.
every 22 minutes, and even when you look at the rifts, there's loops coming out of them, like infinity loops,
Mhm.
and everything just always comes back to a loop. So I feel like the progression of the seasons is, it moves forward, but then it goes back. It's going to move forward again, and then it'll go back like an infinity symbol.
Yeah, like think about it. You're a character that's stuck in a map, and your mission is to survive every time. I think that's more loop enough, but like they will never know.
Because you don't really ever actually die in that game. You just get sent back to the beginning.
Hmm. So do you think that's just to them? It's also one big game as well
To who?
to the characters.
Well, that's kind of been the whole storyline.
Yeah. Okay. Like we know that we're playing the characters to play that game.
I think they are stuck in this game because you've played Save the World.
A little bit.
So I feel like that's the only part of the world that hasn't been covered in storm. And they're forced to do this. The 0 Point is holding it together.
So then they're just forced to like.
What if it's like this island, the Fortnite Island, was the last part of the world to actually be affected by the storm, and they set this up where the moment the storm touches down, it reverts back in time, and you want to be the last person.
Yo, actually, yeah, actually, I didn't think about it like that. All right, so like, oh, it's like what's that one movie where the man every time that guy dies, he has like this alien blood inside of him. Every time he dies, it gets reversed back to the day that he got. Fuck.
Oh, I don't know.
That's with Tom Cruise.
I don't know. I don't.
Have you never seen that movie? I can't even think of the name of it.
I thought at first you were talking about Jumper.
No, Jumper's different. But like, okay, so in this movie, pretty much they're it's aliens versus humans. They're fighting this giant war, and these aliens have this one. I'd say it's like the queen alien, right? Has the ability to turn
Is it
back.
called Aliens?
No, it's not called aliens, but it has the ability to turn back time once.
Search it up.
Oh, well, I don't know how to search it up. Like
Tom Cruise movies.
Tom Cruise alien movie is Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, you never
No,
seen
I've
that?
never seen that movie. No.
Wow. Okay, actually, you should take a look at it. But pretty much, this thing died on him, and he got the blood of it, but it was able to reset just in time. So he woke up, pretty much experiencing deja vu on his first day, and then he slowly comes to realize after dying for the second and the third time that there's something different about him, and he meets up with a girl.
Reminds me of the one episode of Supernatural where Dean's just in a time loop. Every time he dies, he wakes up the same morning.
Oh yeah,
Does it all over again.
It's pretty much like that. So he meets up with this girl who's been in that same scenario where she died, woke up, died, she woke up, and she couldn't like find a way out until I don't know how the hell they got it out of her, but they tried for I think 1,000 times that they're trying to win this battle, but it keeps ending up like the thing that they need to kill ends up not being at the place that they've been trying to fight to. So they thought if they push past this barrier, they'd find the queen, end it all, keep humanity safe. But apparently the queen was in a different area, and the same day that he got the blood injection to heal him was the day he lost his powers. So he was fighting the new destination with whatever the fuck's up against him in one go. If you fucked up, you fucked up.
We'll definitely check that out. Sounds interesting. When you said the name of the movie, I thought you said The Day After Tomorrow. You ever seen that movie?
No, see, that's what I was thinking of. I'm like, something after tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow.
Anyway, how you doing with the third quarantine now?
Don't even get me started, man. Like, can't believe, like, I literally just quit my job to get into the third quarantine and not getting the stimulus check. You know how shitty that is? Like, damn, you only come back for that week, thinking you're gonna come back for at least longer than that, right? And then you said fuck it, you'll find another job. Boom, quarantine, and now you can't get another job, can't get any money. So I'm working construction at the moment to get some cash.
Well, I mean, I feel like we we did handle it better than other countries.
Okay, continue.
I'm not saying anything in particular, but America, not great. And but we also didn't handle it the best. We
Mm-hmm.
should have just stayed in quarantine the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
because what they're doing is we get in quarantine for a while, they release the restrictions, everybody gets sick again, and we're doing it over and over again.
Mm-hmm. It's like they're trying to pull something else, man. Like,
They need to make a quarantine last for a while, and then once it's low enough
then
that you know if you go outside you're probably not going to get sick, then maybe you start slowly, because what, you know what I mean, like they're opening too much too fast,
yeah,
and they can't really get a good estimate on where they're getting it from and how it's spreading. If they open one thing at a time, they can find a good balance.
but there's another issue is that they can't find an accurate number because even people that died from natural causes are getting marked off as just corona victims. So how can you know exactly when you don't?
Well, I mean, it's no one person's fault that this has been handled poorly.
Yes.
At first, we didn't know what to do. We handled it well at the beginning. Everybody was locked down before, it got too out of control.
Mm-hmm.
And then, people died. They didn't know why. They said it was COVID. The numbers went up. The numbers went up. And I remember at a certain point, people were like, COVID's a fucking lie. You can go outside. You don't need to wear a mask. Yeah. I want to know who raised those fucking children.
Clearly not good parents. I mean, you're gonna now you got kids, even adults that believe that this thing's not real. They go out spreading it. Next thing you know, that the same people that said that it doesn't exist ends up in the hospital because of it.
Because they're going out partying and making out with every hooker on the street, and then wondering why they're getting sick.
Yeah, like idiots, man. Like I don't understand. Like,
I mean, we came in contact with someone with COVID-19, and we just stayed
put for just 2
we
weeks.
We didn't leave. We didn't go anywhere.
Mm-mm. We knew because
we didn't go to work. We didn't go nowhere. We just played a whole lot of video games for 2 weeks straight.
Honestly, my skills for some games that we played have definitely went up because of that. But other than that, I didn't really progress too much out of that. Fridge looks like it has a face on it.
It does.
What? No, I'm not talking about the sticker. I'm talking about like the shine. There's like a man opening his. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, fucking buddy guys getting off topic.
Look.
Ooh, shiny.
Shut up. Now I'm hungry, man.
You had the option of eating before we started. You said no, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but let me eat now.
No.
This is Morgan Freeman. I can't even pick.
We've got about 20 minutes left.
I want to know how I got these scars.
I want to know why in the fuck you're gonna shut up.
There's a Latino boy that put a razor blade on the end of his
Man,
penis.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway, what were we even talking about
I don't
before you got distracted?
Patience, Corona. Batman. It's not about the money.
I've never seen a Batman movie.
You're joking.
No.
You're joking.
I'm not.
You're...
I can't, because I feel like every single one of them has the Joker in it, and I will literally piss myself. I'm terrified of clowns.
There's only one movie that's got Christian. Well, with Christian Bale, his series, it's only got.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but
you missed out.
It's a fucking clown. The Joker is a clown.
I forgot. You're terrified of clowns. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna. Okay.
What the fuck are you laughing at? What's wrong with you?
Shut up. I get those out right. All right. So yeah, like you should have. Okay, fine. I'll show you one Batman movie that doesn't have a clown. How about that? Even though the really good one had the clown in it, I don't know. I feel like your perception on clowns would be different if you've seen it.
Right now. I just fuck all my life. I can't even go to a circus because if I see a clown, one of two things is going to happen. That clown is going to be on the ground bleeding, crying for his mama, or I'm going to be in the fucking corner pissing my pants. There's no third option.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, is it that bad?
It's that bad.
So what about like scary events, like Halloween events?
Haunted houses, I literally asked the clerk, is there a fucking clown in there? If there is, I'm not going in.
Oh, come on.
I can deal with skeletons, screaming, bloody surgeons, or whatever. I can deal with pretty much anything except for a fucking clown.
It's crazy. Damn, just a clown. Like, is there any, like, was it a fear that happened to you when you were a kid that happened? Or is it just the fact that they were clowns?
They've always creeped me out. Nothing really has ever happened to me with a clown. And it got a lot worse when the fucking killer clown trend started. Oh my god, I wouldn't leave my fucking house.
Bro, I wouldn't either. I mean, like, that would definitely put fear into people's eyes.
I don't know what is wrong with people nowadays that they think it's a good idea to put white makeup on their face and go outside and fuck people's day up. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, and then there's some people that play along. They know they're not going to do anything to the people, but there's been people that got themselves in terrible situations where they did it as a joke and gotten killed for it.
Oh yeah, they'll walk up to these random creepy fucking clowns on the side of the road trying to, hey, can I get a fucking selfie? Yeah, sure. Let me take a selfie as I'm slicing your fucking throat from end to end.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's fucked.
There's no fucking way I'm ever gonna get within a 10-foot radius of a fucking clown in my entire life. No way. I quit.
I don't know, man. I could deal with some clowns, but if you're a clown in the open or like in the middle of the streets, even though you came from a party, I ain't trusting you at all. I'm fucking running. I don't care.
Yeah, there's clowns out there that go to kids' birthday parties and they make their jokes and their balloon animals. That's all good for them. Just stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends for me, but I guess I'll know what I'll be doing this Halloween.
Yeah, there's like two things on this entire planet that I'm scared of: clowns and getting a needle stuck in my eyeball.
Wow. Needle stuck in your eyeball? Really?
Not stuck like I can't get it out.
Oh, but going in?
Even if I have eye cancer, there's no fucking way. Stay the fuck out of my eyeballs. they're too squishy. I don't like it.
Oh, now you put that in my head. Okay, but what if someone said they would give you $1 million, but they had to somewhat surgical.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. Someone had to, a professional, of course, had to inject something in your eye.
Fuck no, absolutely not.
For $1 million.
Nope.
One time.
Nope.
Millionaire.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay, but you could be asleep with that.
I'd actually pay them $1 million not to do that.
Here you go, fuck off.
Even if I'm asleep, when you're sleeping, your eyes are still moving. You're dreaming. You're looking around. It's just the darkness. Just imagine someone putting a needle in your eye and then your eye fucking moves. No, no fucking way.
Oh, God. Whoa.
Like, I'm not having it. Absolutely not.
Damn. I don't really know what I'm, like, I don't know if I have any phobias or anything. But one thing I really do hate, which I know a lot of people have as well.
Basic web pitches?
Nah, shut up. Is being scared of, like, the open waters, like the depths.
Like,
can I get a higher?
Higher.
Anyway.
Higher. No, just
Your male strippers and dildos are just to let you know. I'll let you guys get back.
we could have hit pause first.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad they're moving out.
I'm so glad. Time to, yeah. Well, yeah, but damn, that's crazy. I had a scenario with your mom and everything like that. No, it's almost like she bought me off.
What is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
She likes the Latino boys.
Nobody likes Latino boys.
Yeah.
Latino girls, on the other hand, hello.
They always be winning. I don't think anyone's beaten them yet.
I've beaten a few. If you know what
Oh,
I mean.
shut up. Wait. Woke up feeling like Chris Breezy.
Oh. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about before we got so rudely interrupted yet again?
Actually, it's a good I don't know. It's always going sideways. Speaking of sideways,
No, I think we've got about 5 minutes left.
all right, let's think of a good intro. Exit. So now as you have it, kids, Fortnite is dying, and it's still dying,
Canada handled coronavirus wrong.
and so did many other countries. Hopefully, we don't make that same mistake in the next 100 years. And this concludes our first podcast. So, yeah.
If you enjoyed, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If not, don't.
And that bell sign, if you do subscribe, check out our latest videos.
Our plan right now is to post 1, maybe 2 a week. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this is just for our free time, so just doing it for the fun.
All right. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Sauce me my burger now.